Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
They're on the 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. He dodged the tackle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Well, his game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. They crossed midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Once again, Irving. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Here we go. 22 windows.
Trying to run in, Harris. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Eight yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. His first throw is an interception. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play action now with Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third and just 2 to go.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hill makes the catch. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 50-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Get set, get set. Right around, stop.
First carry here for Jordan James. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
That's incomplete left side. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
We get a time. Out here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Fourth down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Like 54.
The play fake. Now Levis to throw. Made by Bucky Irving. They drop him with a big hit. And at least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third down, give to Irving. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes up.
It's a fake from deep on their own half. And it's intercepted. The defense wasn't fooled at all. Picked off by Upton Stout.
The pass on the fake punt.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and covered just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Get set. Get set.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Extra cut to the right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Like 49.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35. Get the fullback involved here. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, you're not calling that play expecting a foot race to the end zone. You expect to get a few yards and move on. So getting some good yardage on that one right there, that's a victory for the offense.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They kick the running back in motion. Levis to the air now. Dumps it off to his running back. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
3rd and 4 coming up now. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Levis setting to throw. It's complete. This is Nguko. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Levis. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Levis throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. And quarterback run here. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And they put one of the tight ends in motion. From the gun, Levis. couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This one from 42 yards out. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's said to the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Wow, down by just a score. A lot of games to go. But look here, it's an onside try. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Dante Kent with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Purdy. Short pass brought in. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, Purdy to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Box. Stop.
Pretty throwing here on first. He put everything he had into this one. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Buccaneers 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. On the play fake, it's Levis. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is going to come to an end right on the 32-yard line. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
Complete to number 7, Bucky Irving. A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
First down, they're going to run with Irving. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Right back to Irving now. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
49, right 49.
Third and long for him here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough second and 17. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. to him right as he throws, and it falls to the ground.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Picked up at the 38. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. So just 1 minute and 52 seconds remaining now in our first half. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Levis. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play, and that will set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone on 1st. We've got a screen to the running back. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game before halftime. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 4.
14. Buccaneers 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is thrown towards the defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. 18. Watch out. 21.
Here's Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
A gain of 9 yards.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, but he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Kent on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Buccaneers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. Purdy looking to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one back. Gets a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Kent on the return. Escapes a defender. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out, 21.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
44-yard line.
21, 21.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
He was taken down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Purdy to throw it. Completed over the middle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of the work done as they set up third and very short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Third and a lone yard coming up. On third and short, McCaffrey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Outside. Watch out.
Purdy setting up that play action. Kittle brings it in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Outside. Watch out.
Throw here, third down. Gets him on the in route. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it.
Watch out.
Back to throw it. Kittle makes the catch. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
16-yard line.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Outside. Watch out. Start.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He brings it in. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 3rd quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Levis. And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing again here on 2nd. Levis. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's halted in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Outside. 53. 18. Watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23.
12 yards.
So new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Get set. Get set.
First and 10 at the 23.
Purdy on the play action. He's got it near the 8. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Outside. 18.
Working inside the red zone. And oh, he got it! Intercepted! interception. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And he's out the clear. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
And what a return to add to that list.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Kent on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Fields this clean at the 30. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
49,
A toss running right. It's Irving. Jukes away from one. Galloping inside the 40. Well, this is going to be down. It looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. On the give, this is Irving. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him first down and even more. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
31, 49ers 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Garindo to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Outside. 118. Watch out. Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. Running down the left side. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
A gain on the play of 71 yards. And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Hot, hot.
From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Purdy will sneak it. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Outside. 118. Watch out. Stop.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Running behind center with Harris. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Harris once more. No yards on the play, and back-to-back stops forces a 4th and 3.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy finds the in route complete. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
12 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Purdy just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Levis now off the play fake. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a pickup of 26. And the Bucks have the 1st.
There are times the quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Buccaneers leading by 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, Levis. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And a sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
3rd
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Like 13, like 13. 18. Set.
Here he is to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're going to pass it here. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Running back sent in motion. This is Irving on 2nd. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but if the defense wins this rep, he's limited to no gain on the carry. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
3rd down.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. From the same spot as an extra point, the kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it! Caught beyond the marker! And they make the tackle, but the fake works. They've got a new set of downs.
You know what, Kate, this reminds me of? It reminds me of Hoosiers, when the character says, I'll make it. When the coach makes that kind of call, puts the trust in the kicker, well, the kicker's got to make it, he's got to deliver, and he does just that with a great throw and a big-time play.
Drawing up the design keeper. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think as both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another, they do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence you did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.